you're going to reach the level of the one who, if I put you in a community or I put you in a team and you have people nagging, people being toxic, and because of your patience, Allah will increase your. The believer with their good manners will reach the level of the Qa'im, the one who fasts a lot, and the Qa'im, the one who prays a lot. Why? The Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the believer who is with the community, with the people, and guides them to what is good, and is patient, is better than the one who leaves the community, goes on top of mountains by themselves. It's very easy to live on top of a mountain, but grab some goats and with sheep. At least you need some Wi-Fi, right? But the Verizon over there reaches the mountains, right? As long as you have your internet and charger, what is it? Download it? The Starlink, yeah. I'm not a fan of that guy, but whatever, yeah. We could use this technology, yeah. Get something like that, right? So the believer who's with the community, who sits with people, who endures their pain and their sometimes their difficulties by themselves. Okay, we'll talk about being toxic in a minute. Let's look at what are the signs of good akhlaq, okay? What are the signs of good akhlaq? Number one is al-sidq, truthfulness. What's that mean? Truthfulness.
You're honest.
Okay, you're honest. Being honest in what? Being honest, good in speech and what? That's deep. Ibrahim, right? Being honest in speech and action. Sometimes it's very easy. Be honest in speech. But in action, you're like a hypocrite. You betray people, which is very dangerous. So you got to be honest in both your speech and action. The Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, from those who will be punished with the most severe punishment, dhul wajhain, the one with two faces. Okay? When they're with you, they take care of you. The minute you leave, they start talking bad about you. He's so annoying, and why is he always asking for my tea? You gave him the tea. Okay? That's being toxic, right? That's being toxic. Okay? So you got to be honest in speech and what? Action. And honesty is the opposite of hypocrisy. So as-sidq. What's sidq mean? Being honest in speech and action. Number two, no lying, no deception. You have amana. When a person is honest, you have what? Amana. ولذلك there's a principle that's called al-majalis laha al-amana. FYI, I hope you guys don't do this. When someone talks to you in private, by default, that stays what? Private. Don't be telling. He said, Imam, mashallah. Why did you tell me? No. What stays private, what is mentioned in private stays what? Private. If Ali wanted to mention about his marriage, he could have come to the link and said, brothers and sisters, I'm getting married. Right? That's public. So you have what is called amana. You have what is called amana, and amana stays. So what happens in private stays in private, okay? So the first quality, and again, if you possess these qualities, it means you're not toxic. Okay? So being toxic is if you speech and there's no lying, there's no deception, and you build trust. You have amana. Amana is trust. Okay? So the one who contradicts their speech and action, the one who deceives, the one who lies, the one who tells your secrets to other people is what? Is that clear now? Right? I'm like, how am I going to talk about this for an hour? Toxic. The answer is no. Am I toxic? What is the answer? No, but let's put it in a better way, inshallah. Okay. This thing not working today? Okay. If it stops again, then we'll change it, inshallah. Okay. Number 2. What is the trait? I was about to give you your flowers and you just took it back. Okay. Number 2. Sabr. Patience. Okay. Staying. Are we? Is it my thobe that doesn't like or something?
You usually have the best.
Oh, it is, but it's too hot.
Yeah.
Where's the vest? Where's my vest?
Yeah, you don't have to. We can hear you though. Yeah.
But I think online, right?
No, I had the.
It has that. Okay, it is not. It's always emotional. Why are you getting emotional? Control yourself. Okay, I'm serious. Like, don't. That's a sign of weakness. Being emotional. The one guy was talking smack to another man. The second man he got so upset. Okay, he started to become like red. Literally wanted to like fight this man. Right? He got so angry. I know a word. لو قالها, if he says this anger have left him. What is that word? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. But I was angry. Okay, being angry is a weakness. Don't get angry. You get angry for the right reasons, right? If somebody is like hurting another Muslim, or somebody is hurting like a child, you get angry, right? If someone's taking advantage of someone who's in need, you get angry, right? If someone is killing orphans, you get angry. Okay, you don't be happy with that, but you don't get angry for yourself. When the man came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, "Ya Rasulullah, Awsani advised me." He said, "La taghdab, don't get angry." He said, "Okay, I know. Give me another advice." He said, "La taghdab, don't get angry." He said, "Come on, I know that already. Give me another advice." He said, "Don't get angry." Why you get angry? Get emotional. Get emotional, you lose yourself. How many times brothers saying, "Sheikh, Imam, does a divorce come because I was angry at my wife?" I'm like, whoever divorces their wife, they're not angry. Like, why would you divorce your wife if you're not angry? So being angry and getting mad and getting annoyed, and that's the sign of being toxic. Okay? The opposite of patience is that the adhan, or was it like half baked? What is that?
Somebody must have turned off the speakers.
Oh, that's fine. Okay? Patience is controlling your anger and emotions. And there are 3 types of patience. What are they? You know, sisters? No? Patience. Brothers, what does the word sabr mean in Arabic? Sabr. Sabr means what? I know that, but what's that mean, like, linguistically? To withhold, right? To hold back. It's habs. Literally, to put yourself in prison. So patience means to hold back, especially if you have the authority, right? You can't get angry when you're just like so what? You have no authority, right? Plays down. Obedience to Allah, right? So putting on the hijab, sisters, requires patience. Of course, you stand up, right? You do. Conference room, the VP comes in, like, what's going on? Once you become a 6 person, once you become like a SME, they're like, what can we do for you? I gotta pray 3 times at work. I need 2 hours, 2 hours off on Fridays. When you're like a junior person, you can't do anything, right? You know what a SME means? Oh, you're not in the game then. You know what a SME means? Right? He's asking. I don't know. I'm talking about real. I'm not talking about fake SME. I'm talking about a SME. I'm like a SME with a software architect, the big boy SME. I'm not talking about a SME like I'm a SME in like accounting. Now I'm talking about being a SME in what counts. The big boys, the guys that wear big pants, or the big girls. That's fine. But I came from the tech world, so no, the SMEs don't debug. No. SMEs they write down the whole architect. The engineers debug, but that's for a different story. Yeah, I don't know. The engineer, architects, it's a woman. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2, like some Indian sisters. Yeah. From my experience. Are we gonna keep it 100 at IT? And what do you guys do? Tell me, because I'm a SME myself. What do you guys do? Tell me, so we can talk SME language. Right? I'm telling. What do you SME? I'm just. SME. Okay, a SME is a subject matter expert. It means you're the top dog. That's what SME means. You're right here, okay? A SME is responsible for their system, okay? So when I used to work at Amazon Web Services and Office 365, you guys know that? Azure? Yeah, if you're a SME in that, then you're a SME in that, right? So a SME could be like I come from the technology side. I don't know about like accounting or HR or whatever. Can you be a SME in HR? No, right? I don't know. You don't use that word SME. Like, who's in IT here? Put your hands up, man. Right? You know what I mean? Like, you don't get HR SME. No, it's yes. What is it? No, but you can be the HR director, but you're not no SME. No. I don't know, like, okay, SME sisters, I guess, right? But what do you SME? Tell me. I just want to know. Wallah, I'm serious. What are you SME in? Because SME is like a technology term, right? Like you have the SME in like what? The networking side, you have the SME in the application side, networking. So what do you have? Your CCISP or something? What do you have? What certs do you have? I'm going to call a spade a spade. Like, what certs do you have to be a SME in networking, right? You know, what's the F5? See, okay, I'm just calling people things out. I don't know about a fellow SME, but how are we getting this? Okay, go back to praying in the office, right? Okay, if you're a SME, it don't matter who sees you because they need you. The director calls you on a Saturday morning. Hassan, systems are down. They're down. Okay, you know, they talk to you like that because you're a SME. Because you got to call Microsoft and be on a call for 10 hours. That happens, right? If you're not a SME, I don't know. So if you're like a junior person, you don't have much job, but leverage, right? Okay, come on, go to the office. Okay, and dictate in terms, right? Okay, so being patient and obedience. Man, I just said SME thinking like people knew that, so I'm sorry about that, okay? A SME, no, you know what a SME is, right? What a SME is? In the IT space, right?
Subject matter expert.
No, you know how you become a SME, right? You have like a admin, you have a junior admin, then you have an admin, you have a sysadmin, then you have a junior engineer, then you have an engineer, then you have a senior engineer, then you have an architect, then you have a SME. That's the level, yeah. Okay? So that's what a SME is. In the technology space, I don't know about HR or accounting, Allahu Alam. So typically if you're a SME, the VP talks to you directly, you know? Like the top people talk to you and they ask you for advice, right? And so those are like the technology guys that work at, in California, right? Those guys. Anyways, patience and obedience. You got to be patient in being obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number 2, as-sabr al-ma'siyah. Being patient, staying away from the ma'siyah. Especially in the corporate world, you got happy hour, right? Every Wednesday, go downstairs, and that's where all the deals happen, by the way. It's hard. You're not coming again, Hassan? No, I'm not. You're so boring. I am. But you're going to call me tonight when things go down, right? That's fine. You're going to call when the system goes down, you're going to call me because I'm just me. But in general, like a lot of Muslims, especially the younger people, we got to go to happy hour, right? Then you're drinking like Sprite. And all these guys are drinking and they smell like, so nasty, right? You guys been in that situation before? Who works in corporate? You know how it is, right? Happy hour. It's like you half the price for drinks. We drink like tea. We drink like Sprite, water. It's hard, man. It's hard being out there. But that's another. By the way, I'm working on setting up something for the link, okay? For like job, career stuff, resume building. I'm working on part of that. I have like 80 slots. I'm gonna give because you're my peoples, okay? If not, you gotta pay money. Who wants to be part of that? Okay, Bashir, you want to take that? Okay, you take a lead on that, inshallah, okay? Let's create a WhatsApp group because I'm gonna have somebody train you guys, but I leverage another organization to pay for it, right? But I told you, got to take care of my people. See how I'm thinking of you guys? So we're leveraging that, yeah. And we'll learn about we could talk about the corporate space over there. 8:15? In 2 minutes. Okay, let's continue after the class. Hope you know what a SME is now. Barakallahu feekum. Wa jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Let's go pray. Sweet, man.